Good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
First
Good
off,
afternoon, ma'am.
I want to congratulate you for having reached this day of the week, Friday, and it is the 2nd of July, 2021. Don't lose hope because you are closely getting there, and I hope you're all doing great and feeling excited to learn and engage with our discussion for this afternoon. But before we get into that, let's first see what are you having for today. Mrs. Guerra, will you kindly read the set learning targets for today?
Yes, ma'am. Learning targets. Today, I will be listening attentively to my teacher's narration of the text. Today, I will be answering the questions from the listening text provided by my teacher. Today, I will be reading a short text. Today, I will be constructing past simple questions. Today, I will be giving answers in past simple. Today, I will be distinguishing past simple WH questions from yes and no questions.
Thank you, Mrs. Guerra. So today, we are going to throw darts at these 6 targets. Are you all excited?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Then do your best, okay? So now, listen. Now at this point, I am going to narrate a text. You, on the other hand, will just listen attentively, for I will confirm your comprehension repeatedly and oftenly as possible. So again, better be attentive. So, yesterday, Debbie had a job interview. She went downtown to the company. The interview was for an accounting job. Debbie graduated university 3 months ago. Who had the job interview yesterday? Anyone?
Ma'am,
Yes, go ahead.
Debbie.
Yes, Debbie. Debbie had a job interview yesterday. Where did she go to get to the company? Yes, go ahead.
Ma'am Retanya po.
Yes, go ahead.
Downtown po.
Yes, she went downtown to the company. What was the job interview for?
Accounting job.
Yes. Yes, accounting job. The interview was for an accounting job. And when did Debbie graduate from university?
Please, ma'am.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Debbie graduated from university 3 months ago.
Yes. Next one. Her interview was at 10 a.m. She woke up at 7 a.m. and left her house before 8 a.m. She waited for the bus, but it was late. She was very worried because she did not want to be late for the interview. She tried to phone the company to warn them, but her phone battery was dead. When was her interview?
Ma'am Retanya po.
Yes, speak up.
At 10 a.m. po.
Yes, correct. Her interview was at 10 a.m. And when did she wake up and leave her house? Speak up. Miss Reyes? Anyone? Mrs. Guerra, are you there?
Ma'am, yes, I'm here, but I can recall when Debbie picked up.
Come again, Mrs. Guerra. What did you say?
Ma'am, will you repeat the question, ma'am? Because I'm sorry, ma'am, because
Can you hear me? Miss
Yes,
Retanya?
ma'am.
Can you hear me? Yes, Miss Reyes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So going back, when did she wake up and leave her house? Again, Miss Reyes. Are you there?
Ma'am, I think it's 7 a.m.
Yes. 7 a.m. She woke up at 7 a.m. and left her house before 8 a.m. Did she wait for the bus?
yes, he did.
Yes, correct. But was it late? Was it already late that time?
Yes, it was.
Yes, correct. She waited for the bus, but it was late. Was she very worried?
Yes, she was po.
Okay. Why did she worry?
Esguera, ma'am,
Yes, go ahead, Miss Esgara.
because he did not want to be late for the interview.
Yes. She was very worried because she did not want to be late for the interview. Did she try to phone the company to warn them?
Yes, she did.
Yes, very good. But was her phone battery dead when he tried to phone the company?
Yes, it did.
Yes, correct. Next one. When the bus arrived, it was almost 9 a.m. Then the bus was slow because there were many other cars. The bus finally arrived at Debbie's stop at 9:45 a.m. Now, what time was it when the bus arrived? Miss Ratanya?
Yes, ma'am. The bus finally arrived at Debbie's stop at 9:45 a.m.
Mm-hmm. Nice try, Miss Ratanya. How about you, Miss Reyes? Miss Ratanya said 9:45. All right, close, but it is not exact. What do you think it is? Mrs. Gara, how about you? It is?
It is 10 a.m., 10 o'clock
Mm,
in the morning.
it is 9 a.m., right? When the bus arrived, it was almost 9 a.m. Okay, then was the bus speedy that time?
Esguera, ma'am,
Yes, go ahead, Mrs. Gara.
a sign that said the company was on the 24th floor.
No, my question is, was the bus speedy? Speedy. Did I say speedy in narrating that part in the text? Miss Reyes? What do you think, Miss Reyes? Miss Ratanya, about you?
Ma'am, I think you did not mention it.
I think we're having a fluctuating connection. Okay, next one. It was not speedy because the bus was actually slow. And why do you think the bus was slow? Why was the bus slow? How about you, Miss Ratanya?
Ma'am,
You can have a try. It's
ma'am,
okay if yes, go ahead.
ma'am,
Miss
I guess the bus encountered a traffic.
Yes, because there were many other cars. Then the bus was slow. And last one, when did the bus finally arrive at Debbie's stop? That's the 9:45 a.m. which Miss Ratanya just said. The bus finally arrived at Debbie's stop at 9:45 a.m. Next one, listen attentively. Debbie ran from the bus stop to the office building. When she entered, she saw a sign that said the company was on the 24th floor. The elevator ride took almost 5 minutes because many people stopped at different doors. Now, did Debbie dance from the bus stop to the office building? Miss Reyes?
No, ma'am.
Yes, correct.
No, ma'am.
No, she didn't. Debbie ran from the bus stop to the office building. When she entered, what did she see? Miss Retanya?
Many people po, ma'am.
Yes, but I mentioned that when she entered, a sign that said the company was on the 24th floor. That's what happened. And the last one, did the elevator ride take almost 12 minutes? Mrs. Guerra? Did I say 12 minutes? Who's that?
Ma'am, I think it's 5 minutes po.
Yes, correct. That's 5 minutes. The elevator ride took only 5 minutes because many people stopped at different floors. But it was supposed to take, I think, just a minute since it's on the 24th floor. Next one, again, listen attentively. When Debbie arrived at reception, it was 9:58. She was in time. I'm here to see Mrs. Louie, said Debbie. What time was it when Debbie arrived at reception? Miss Reyes?
9:58.
Yes, correct. It was 9:58 a.m. Was she in time? You
Yes,
again, Miss
ma'am.
Yes,
Reyes?
ma'am.
Yes, she was. When Debbie arrived at reception, it was 9:58 and she was in time. What did Debbie say when she arrived? Miss Esguerra? How about you, Miss Retanya? What did Debbie say when she arrived? Are you raising your hand? I can't see you. Who's that? Yes, Miss Reyes. Again,
She said that
what
she
did
was
Debbie say?
looking for Miss Louie.
Yes, that she is there to see Mrs. Louie. Next one. The receptionist checked her book and replied, "She is not here today. What is your name, please?" Now, did the receptionist check her book to confirm? Anyone, Miss Retanya?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, she did. What did the receptionist reply?
Ma'am?
Yes,
Ma'am?
who is that? Is that you, Miss Reyes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
The receptionist replied that Miss Louie was not there that time.
yes. She said that Mrs. Louie was not there that day and just asked for Debbie's name. We're now about to end. Hold on. My name is Debbie Gregson. Debbie said, "Sorry, Debbie, but your appointment is tomorrow." What did Debbie say?
Ma'am,
Yes, Miss Retanya?
uh, she told her name to the receptionist. Is, her name was Debbie Gregson po.
Yes, she said her name is Debbie Gregson. Then what did the receptionist reply?
Ma'am,
Ma'am?
Yes, go ahead, Miss Reyes.
that her appointment was set for tomorrow.
Yes, she informed Debbie that her appointment would be on the following day. Uh, I think this will be the second to the last or the last. Debbie checked her agenda. It was true. She was there on the wrong day. Mrs. Guerra, did Debbie protest to the receptionist?
No, she didn't.
Yes, no, she did not. She didn't. Debbie checked her agenda instead. And what did she find out? Miss Reyes. Go ahead, Miss Esquera.
She reminds that her appointment is tomorrow.
Yes. Yes, it was. She was there on the wrong day. Debbie found out that her appointment was indeed scheduled on the following day. Now I will present to you again the text. This time, you will be given a chance to review the text that I just read as I present it to you, and you just have to read each slide alternately. Let's start first with Ravelly, followed by Ed Cristel, then Liz Joy, okay? Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
Go ahead, you may read what is presented on your screen.
Yesterday,
Miss, what what did I say? Who will start first?
Bretanya po.
Yes, go ahead, Miss Ratanya.
Yesterday, Debbie had a job interview. She went downtown to the company. The interview was for an accounting job. Debbie graduated university 3 months ago.
Next one.
Her interview was at 10 a.m. She woke up at 7 a.m. and left her house before 8 a.m. She waited for the bus, but it was late. She was very worried because she did not want to be late for the interview. She tried to phone the company to warn them, but her phone battery was dead.
Next one, Mrs. Sierra.
When the bus arrived, it was almost 9 a.m. Then the bus was slow because there were many other cars. The bus finally arrived at Debbie's stop at 9:45 a.m.
Next one, Miss Ratanya. Again.
Debbie ran from the bus stop to the office building. When she entered, she saw a sign that said the company was on the 24th floor. The elevator ride took almost 5 minutes because many people stopped at different floors.
And Miss Reyes.
When Debbie arrived at reception, it was 9:58. She was in time. I am here to see Mrs. Lewis, said Debbie.
And Miss Esguera.
The, the receptionist checked her book and replied, "She is not here today. What is your name, please?"
Then last one, Miss Ratanya again.
My name is Debbie Gregson. Sorry, Debbie, But your appointment is tomorrow.
Oh, I think it's not the last one. Yes, it. Go ahead, Miss Reyes.
Debbie checked her agenda. It was true. She was there on the wrong day.
Yes. Now, I have here a set of words. Some are phrases, others are clauses and sentences. What I want you to do is to pick a rectangle and give a corresponding question that will have whatever your pick is as its answer. In other words, choose a rectangle. Then, construct a question which the answer would be the one contained in your chosen rectangle. For example, if I choose yes, it was, that is the answer. What is missing is the question that fits this answer. So who will start? You can volunteer. Yes, go ahead, Miss Reyes.
Ma'am, I choose Debbie,
Yes, what is your question?
who was set to have a job interview.
Yes, correct. Who was set to have a job interview? It is Debbie. Next one.
Ma'am Retanya po.
Yes, go ahead, Miss Ratanya.
I chose downtown po.
Downtown.
The question is, where did she go to get to the company?
Yes, I'm so sorry. Where did she go to get to the company? The answer is downtown.
Downtown.
Next one. Mrs. Guerra.
Ma'am, I chose a sign that said the company was on the 24th floor.
Yes, and what is the question? What will be the question for that?
What did she, what did she see?
Let's see. Correct. What did she see? Next one. You again, Miss Reyes.
Ma'am, I chose 3 months ago.
3 months ago. And what is your question for that?
When did Debbie graduate from university?
Yes, let's see. It's correct. When did Debbie graduate from university? It was 3 months ago. And next one, Miss Ratanya. Choose another rectangle.
At 10 a.m. po, ma'am.
Yes. And
The
what is
que-
your question for that?
when was her interview?
Let's
Her
see if are you done?
Yes po.
Let's see if it's correct. Yes, when was her interview? It was set at 10 a.m. Next one, Mrs. Guerra.
I chose the bus finally arrived at Debbie's stop at 9:45 a.m. The
Then what
quest
is your question for that?
My question is, when did the bus arrive at Debbie's stop?
Let's see. Correct. When did the bus arrive at the bus stop? The bus finally arrived at the bus stop at 9:45 a.m. Another, Miss Reyes.
Ma'am, I chose because she did not want to be late for the interview.
Let's see. Yes. Why did she worry? Because she did not want to be late for the interview. I think last two, again from Miss Ratanya, what rectangle will you choose?
Yes, she did po.
Yes, she did.
The question is, did she wait? Yes, she did.
Let's see. Correct. Did she wait? Yes, she did. And I think for the last one, Mrs. Guerra.
I chose, no, she didn't.
Then what is your question for that?
Did Debbie cry?
Let's see. Did Debbie cry? No, she didn't. Now, kindly take a look at this color-coded table. What do you think these colors represent? What do you call the words or phrases in red rectangles? Anyone?
Liz Joy, ma'am.
Yes, go ahead, Liz Joy.
I think it is answers in WH questions.
Yes, exactly. They are the answers in WH questions. Can you read that? The ones in red rectangles?
Yes, ma'am. Debbie, downtown, accounting job, 3 months ago at 10 a.m. Because she did not want to be late for the interview, the bus finally arrived at Debbie's stop at 9:45 a.m. A sign that said the company was on the 24th floor because many people stop at different floors.
Okay. How about the yellow ones? What's that? Yes,
Reyes, ma'am.
Miss Reyes.
Ma'am, the words or phrases in the yellow rectangles are the answers for yes or no questions.
Yes, they are the answers for yes or no questions. That's great. And can you read it? Will you read it? Will you read that for us?
Okay, ma'am. She did. Yes, she did. Yes, it was. Yes, she was. No, she didn't.
Now, we're done in the left column. For the right column, what do we have in purple rectangles? Miss Retanya.
We have yes or no questions po.
Yes, they are the yes, no questions. And will you read that for us?
Ay po. Did she wait? Was it late? Was she very worried? Did Debbie cry?
And lastly, what do green rectangles represent? Mrs. Guerra.
WH question.
Yes, they are the WH questions.
Yes, ma'am.
Good job. Now, Ravelly, will you kindly point out the verbs found in the right column?
Yes, ma'am. The verbs in the right column are was, 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 did.
Good.
Um,
And what kind of verbs are they exactly?
they are helping verbs po.
Right. And more specifically, what type of helping verbs?
In simplest past po.
Yes, they are helping verbs in simple past. Now, Ed Cristel, in WH questions first. Those in green rectangles, where do you find the helping verbs?
Ma'am, in WH questions, the helping verbs are found after the WH question or WH words.
Yes, correct. Helping verbs are placed right after the WH words. How about in yes no questions? You again, Miss Reyes. Where are they located?
Meanwhile, in yes or no question, the helping verbs are found at the beginning of the sentence.
Great. In yes no questions, helping verbs are always at the beginning, followed by the subject. How about you, Liz Joy? How do you form answers in yes no questions?
I form answers in yes or no questions by yes or no comma, then the subject and the helping verb.
Yes. In formulating yes or no answers in yes or no questions, you start with, of course, yes or no, a comma, then the subject and the helping verb. While if it is negative, add the contraction of not, like wasn't or didn't. That's great. Now, can you still recall the one orange word rule that I told you about, Miss Reyes?
Yes, ma'am. That there
Yes. So
should
what
be
does it
no
say?
two past verbs.
Yes. The rule states that if you have a helping verb in a past tense, that helping verb must be the one in the past form. That means if you happen to have two verbs in your sentence, that is the helping verb, the main verb, or another verb, or more verbs, you should bear in mind that you only have one verb, the helping verb, as always, that will be changed in the past. The other should remain in its base form. Now, it's your turn. This time, say whatever you want to say as long as it is a declarative one. Then have someone to answer the question that you will provide based on what you just said. Okay? Who wants to start? Who wants to start?
Sigara, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, go ahead, Miss Reyes.
Liz made a request to Mr. DJ. She asked for the love song Jong, her boyfriend, used to sing for her. However, they already broke up 3 months ago, but she couldn't get over yet with the feelings she had for Jong. After a number of attempts, finally, she was able to hear her requested song by Mr. DJ yesterday.
Is that all, Ed Cristel?
Um, Ma'am, is it the
You
time
may
that
now
I
call
will ask
someone
questions?
to answer your question.
Okay, ma'am. I will call Liz.
Yes, ma'am.
So, for my question, who made a request to Mr. DJ?
Liz made a request to Mr. DJ.
Was Vong her boyfriend?
No, it wasn't.
When did they break up?
They broke up 3 months ago.
Did Mr. DJ grant her wish to hear their love song?
Yes, she did.
Okay, now it's your turn, Liz Joy, to state your narration.
Yes, ma'am. My mother bought me a balloon. I tied it on my finger. Sadly, after a few minutes, it flew off without me being aware. Later, I discovered that my little sister pricked the balloon with her hair clip because she felt envious.
That's sad. Okay, you may now call someone to answer your question.
Ma'am, can I call Rivili to answer my question?
Yes, go ahead, Riveli.
Yes po.
From my question, did my mother buy me a balloon?
Yes, she did.
So where did I tie my balloon before I flew off?
You tied it on your finger.
Who pricked my balloon with a hair clip?
Your little sister pricked the balloon with her hair clip.
Yes, correct. And last but not the least, you, Riveli. You
Okay,
may now
ma'am.
proceed.
Here's my statement po. Jamie and I went to the park last Saturday. We bought souvenirs from Mangkanor. We ate sweet corn, kwek-kwek, and isaw on our way home. We got home at 7 p.m. It was a wonderful day with Jamie.
That's good. Now, have someone to answer your question.
Okay po. Can I call Ed po?
Yes?
So, at Ed, here's the question. Who went with me to the park?
Jamie went with you to the park.
Did we go to the park last Monday?
No, you didn't.
Who did we buy souvenirs from?
You bought souvenirs from Mangkanor.
What did we eat on our way home?
You ate sweet corn, kwek kwek, and isaw on your way home.
Did we get home at 4 p.m.?
No, you didn't.
Was it a wonderful day for me and Jamie?
Yes, it was.
Okay, good job. Now, Miss Reyes, did we completely dart at all the six targets that we are set to have for today? Do
Yes,
you think?
ma'am.
Yes. Then what did you learn from today's discussion?
I have learned how to form questions, WH questions, and yes or no question.
Yes. And what do you think is our main topic for today? What is the core topic or focus for today? It's about the past simple, questions, and short answers. Is it, Miss Reyes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, thank you for your active participation, and I hope you have learned a lot. Okay, thank you everyone. Let's see each other next time.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.